Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your special reading for this month of August 2024. I hope you all are doing very well. Remember that this reading is general and is valid for your sun, moon, and rising signs. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support to the channel. I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath to connect deeply with the messages that your guides, God, and the universe want to deliver to you through the reading, and let go of anything that doesn't resonate with your current situation. Taurus, remember that you are the creator of your life based on the decisions and actions you take every day. Since this is a general reading covering the month of August, I recommend that you revisit this reading in a few days or weeks because some messages might not resonate 100% with your situation right now, but upon revisiting, you might find greater resonance with certain messages. Let's begin. I will draw 3 cards for you. We start with the 5 of Wands as the first card. The next card is the 10 of Swords, Taurus, and the third card we have is the 3 of Cups. Notice that the first thing I felt here, Taurus, is a good omen. This is the first phrase I was able to channel for you. I won't deny, Taurus, that the situation some of you are in at this moment is not easy. The 5 of Wands and 10 of Swords are challenging cards, primarily dealing with issues where there has been a significant argument, a strong conflict, whether at a family or work level. There is an energy of disputes, lack of agreement, and conflicts being very present. This conflict, Taurus, that brings so much discord and complication, is something that tends to end. What I really see here is that it is something that dies, therefore a conflict dies, a situation ends, and something very important happens here, Taurus. What I feel will be happening is that in this discord, if it involves a collective issue, for example, a family problem involving several people, I feel that one of these people, or especially one person, Taurus, is the one who mainly propels this whole situation. Let's say this person is the leader of all this conflict or the person who leads this tangle of problems. What I see is that this person will eventually give in. It is a person who will have to bend, finally. It is a person who will be, so to speak, defeated by the arguments you and others present. For instance, imagine this is a family conflict, a fight over an inheritance, for example, just to contextualize the reading a bit more. In this situation, one of the people in litigation is the main troublemaker, the one who leads all the conflict, and the person with whom it is the most difficult to reach an agreement and to calm the situation, or have a more consensual dynamic. This person's defeat, or rather, their having to give in, is something that will happen. They will run out of strength. They will realize that if they were receiving support from someone, they will stop receiving it and lose strength. Therefore, their arguments and their hostile attitude will lessen. All this will decrease because they will feel increasingly alone with their violent discourse, as it is a discourse from a person who really has that aggressive, conflictive component of arguing and shouting. I feel this strongly. Why does this conflict end, Taurus? What I see here is because someone gives in. This person will finally have to bend, as I mentioned, and on the other hand, this will allow you and other people to benefit from this situation. It's like in a discussion or a conflict to be resolved if 5 people are involved, and when this person finally gives in, the other 4 of you will celebrate. You will rejoice that this problem, this conflict, this complicated matter is finally resolved. It is resolved because this person has to give in. They will have no other choice. It may even be through, for example, a judge who does not side with them, which could also be an energy of this type. But this person will have to put down their arms and finally surrender to the evidence, especially because I feel they will be left alone. So, there is an important family conflict. It could be a couple issue. You adapt all this to the situation that resonates most with you. Work-related, several people, this concludes, comes to an end, and moreover, all this leads to something that benefits you, Taurus, but I also feel that other people will benefit from this situation. If none of this resonates with you and has nothing to do with you, what I can see is that some of you come from a bit of a complicated moment, a difficulty, a significant loss. I hope not, but maybe some of you have lost a loved one and have gone through a grieving process, a difficult process. Something definitely ends, Taurus, this August that allows you to transform. Notice the 5 of Wands and 10 of Swords towards an energy where what you see here are people dancing, celebrating, and happy. So this also sometimes speaks to us, Taurus, of triumph in a conflict, an agreement, a situation that finally a difficult, complex situation is resolved. And I feel that's why we have this 3 of Cups, which is a card of celebration and joy, announcing the end of this matter. Taurus, I also see that certain people have led you to a situation of significant suffering. For example, in that family conflict scenario I mentioned earlier, maybe those people have done very hurtful things, have led you to a quite complicated personal situation. Well, this type of energy seems to improve. It is also likely, Taurus, that during this month of August, an important reunion happens, a family reunion, a reunion with family members you haven't seen in a long time, a reunion with children or grandchildren you haven't seen in a while. I feel there is a reunion energy, an energy of receiving people you haven't seen in a long time. They may come from another country or a distant place, and you can reunite with them. This feels very strong here. At the moment, we have energies of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Cancer in the reading. Let's see what other messages they want to give you for Taurus in August. 2 of Wands. Notice that I was saying that I had the feeling that you were going to receive a visit from someone or that someone was going to come to see you, and probably from a relatively distant place or quite far away. This card confirms that information, but also tells me that this month of August will be a key month where some of you will receive confirmation of something important that will allow a matter to move forward. Taurus will receive confirmation of an important issue that will allow you to advance or move forward, develop a project, or something crucial for you at this moment. It could be moving forward with a project related to changing jobs, traveling to visit someone, or an important document matter you are waiting for a response on. The response you receive will be very satisfying, not just that, but I feel it puts the world at your feet, meaning it will satisfy you a lot and allow something to move forward. Let's see what other messages there are for you. Wow, the Ace of Pentacles. This card tells us, Taurus, that something will materialize this August that will bring stability, money, a prize, recognition, a golden opportunity, something stable and intended to stay in your life. Probably that call, response, or news you are waiting for will materialize. That's the energy I feel this Ace of Pentacles is giving us. It could be a month where some of you can finally materialize a job offer, finally get paid an inheritance or indemnity. Maybe you can carry out a project that was waiting, like building a house, waiting for permits from the government or an architect to start construction. These are examples of something you will start thanks to the certainty that it will move forward. Let's see what other messages there are. I feel very strongly that luck will be on your side. There is a door to a more prosperous scenario, an energy of flourishing, especially for many of you. Let's see what else they want to say to you, Taurus. The Chariot. This combination of 2 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Chariot speaks of movement, something taking a direction, and you finally reaching a goal or objective. This reading shows many travel and relocation themes, things involving physical movement. Maybe those relatives will come to visit you from afar. The Chariot connects a lot with travel and relocation energy, especially if that plan you receive confirmation for this August moves forward. The Chariot is movement, action, moving forward, but not chaotically, but with the certainty that where you go will bring you success, victory, blessing, prosperity. I said there is a flourishing door, an abundance door, something that can change the course of your current situation. Let's see what other cards appear. A lot of energy relating to you, Taurus, with that Ace of Pentacles. The Chariot represents Cancer energy, and the Two of Cups, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. The number 2 repeats twice, making August a month where alliances will be important. Establishing alliances with others, reaching agreements, a good month to sign contracts or documents, clarify an important issue that has been a conflict source until now. This card sometimes also announces a reconciliation process with someone you had an important conflict with. Evidently, a Two of Cups speaks of love in a relationship. If you have a partner, August will likely be a calm month, a month of continuity, where you and your partner are in sync. I also saw, Taurus, that you embrace someone, as I mentioned earlier, a reunion with someone special, a family member coming from far away to see you. I feel a lot of joy for some of you. Strategic alliances are especially important for those Taurus wanting to start a business, company, or investment. You might need some consultancy. It's a good month for alliances and agreements that can benefit you greatly. Let's see. It could also be a reunion for some of you with a soulmate, someone you haven't seen in a long time, a long-distance relationship you might have, and this time you can reunite and see that person. Let's see what other messages there are for Taurus in August 2024. We have the Knight of Cups, a card that connects us a lot with love, making it a romantic month for some of you, Taurus. Someone might appear who really stirs your feelings, or someone who makes you very happy with their arrival, presence, or words. This person could bring an important proposal or news, possibly the confirmation that allows a project or plan to move forward, Taurus. Water is important. I feel it's important to hydrate, drink water, which is always essential. I also feel that it could be very healing for you to be near water. Depending on where you are watching this, for example, here in Spain in the Northern Hemisphere, it's incredibly hot with temperatures over 40 degrees Celsius. Many people are at the beach, on vacation. Depending on where you are, but I feel strongly the call of the sea, beach, river, or lake. Simply being near water, walking close to it, could help relieve stress and reduce anxiety. Let's see what other messages there are for you. A lot of Pisces energy in the reading and the Knight of Wands. Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands are important announcements for you this month, confirming things and setting many plans in motion, especially crucial ones at this moment. On the other hand, I feel this Knight of Wands represents the arrival of someone. I insist, Taurus, that there will be a reunion with someone, possibly a surprise arrival, someone showing up at your door unexpectedly and surprising you. On the other hand, I see 2 strong advances in Taurus's life. One in the work area for many of you, possibly a job change, improvement, or advance happening rapidly. There's also an advance in resolving that conflict I mentioned at the beginning, and in the romantic area, I see a soulmate reunion, reconciliation, or clarifying an important issue with someone you have a conflict with. I constantly see that hug, kiss, warm and sincere reunion with someone. Let's see what card we have left in the cut. The 3 of Swords. In this deck, this heart is wrapped in cloth, indicating healing. Healing from a painful process you have been through, whether it's a loss, betrayal, or disappointment. That's why water is important. Bathing in the sea if possible, or a salt bath at home. There is definitive healing from a painful process, whether it's the loss of someone, betrayal, or deception. This is healing and will soon finish healing. Let's see what messages your archangels want to give you. The first is the 4 of Ariel, saying when you give, you also receive. Resist change, save too much, or spend too much. The next card is Epiphany, Archangel Raphael saying joy born from spiritual development. Be a light for others, answers coming during meditation. Let's also see messages from this oracle. Everything is fine with this violet color, a super spiritual and blessed color, highly protective. Archangel Jeremiel says everything is exactly as it should be, and the situation has hidden benefits you will soon understand. I feel this is a very important message for some of you. Now, from the Goddess Oracle, the Goddess Kuan Yin, the Goddess of Compassion, says reject judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light within all of us. I will now give you a message from the Angels of Abundance. They say, consume responsibly. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy ethical and environmentally friendly products and services. As a responsible consumer, choose to invest in organic and fair trade products, live simply, and buy only what you need. Some of you might be reconsidering nutritional habits and dietary changes, emphasizing water as it is a strong message here. Finally, let's see what love messages are for you. They say, I wish this had never happened. The next message is forgiveness, as there was some reconciliation energy in the reading. I am fighting to overcome the past, and finally, runner, I don't want to run anymore, indicating someone doesn't want to rush things and prefers not to precipitate matters. I hope this reading has served as a guide and orientation. Remember to leave your like and subscription if you enjoyed the content. If you subscribe, activate the notification bell so YouTube informs you of new content promptly. Taurus, I send you a big hug and see you very soon.